Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Super Wrestling Federation's Saturday Night Powerslam. The eruption of boos from the crowd in attendance tonight, letting us know how they feel about Wicked, Jack Lantern, and the SWF World Champion, Rita Rotten. Rita Rotten calls herself bad luck, but she's been reining in the good luck as she recently won the SWF World Championship. And when you've got a world champion, you know there's a challenger just waiting for the opportunity. And right now, the number one contender is on the stage. The Barbaric bastard, Vonstadt, who will be teaming with an unlikely ally, the youngster, Blue McNaulty, who recently had a run-in against a new wrestler here at the SWF, seemingly a new foe in Wicked, Jack Lantern. Jack Lantern ruined a tag team match, and the match was saved by Blue McNaulty. It seems that these two have bad blood now. We're seeing two sets of rivals in this tag team match. Rita Rotten going to start things off for her team. Blue McNaulty going to start things off for his team. Beautiful punch there by the world champion Rita Rotten, now punching Blue McNaulty in the stomach. Irish whip into her corner. McNaulty in dangerous territory. We recently saw the debut of Jack Lantern. We saw him for the second time when he interfered in a tag team match. He suffered his first loss in his debut against the hidden gem Danny Diamond. Blue McNaulty, Rita Rotten, Vonstadt, all originals of the SWF. They were here in the very beginning. Oh my gosh! Double teamwork by an unlikely duo of Blue McNaulty and Vonstadt. Vonstadt, normally not too well received by the fans, but I think he's the lesser of two evils when you put him up against someone like Rita Rotten. She's always had a nasty attitude. She's from the bad side of the tracks. She calls herself bad luck. She's every parent's nightmare. You bring a girl over, that's exactly what every parent does not want to see you bring over. I've got nothing against her. I'm speaking from the perception of a parent. Think about it. She's got slicked back green hair, size of her head shape, covered in tattoos, nose piercings, ear piercings. That's every parent's nightmare. For me, that's my idea of a dream girl, but that's another topic for another time. Right now, let's focus on the in-ring action. Thrown into the ropes, big boot right across the skull. Vonstadt dragging Jack Lantern away from the ropes now. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex, throws him over the top rope. Wait a second, Vonstadt not focused. Wait a second, Jack Lantern brought in a weapon. Oh, my goodness, the discus clothesline. Eye pokes from Rita Rotten. Rita Rotten has a victory over Vonstadt in the past. Don't undermine her. Definitely don't look past her and her accomplishments. She has defeated Luigi Calzone. She has defeated Vonstadt. She is one of the biggest, the baddest, and the best. She calls herself bad luck, but the bad luck is actually her opponent's luck when they get in the ring with her. But look at that double teamwork by Blue McNaulty and Vonstadt. The youngster and the Barbaric bastard setting their personal differences aside for tonight's tag team match because they know that they're going against a new enemy in Jack Lantern, an obvious heel, a dastardly villain, and the SWF World Champion. And even though Blue McNaulty is not in line for a title shot, imagine how great it would be if he could get a win over her tonight, if he could pick up the victory for his tag team over the World Champion. It would definitely get his name in the spotlight, definitely get management and the board of directors to notice him, to consider him for a future world title shot, whether the champion is Rita Rotten or whether it's Vonstadt. This is his chance to shine. Here at the SWF, we want equal opportunity for all, no matter your race, your ethnicity, no matter how big you are, no matter how tall you are, no matter how much you weigh. We don't discriminate here. We want equal opportunity for any and all wrestlers that dare step to the plate, that dare take on the challenge of whoever they have to face to get to the top of the mountain. We've seen so many great competitors challenge for the SWF World Championship. We've only had 3 champions in history. Starting off, the man in the ring right now, the Barbaric bastard Vonstadt. Second up, the undisputed ace Luigi Calzone. Right now, our current reigning and defending champion, bad luck Rita Rotten. Will Vonstadt defeat Rita Rotten to become the first ever 2-time SWF World Champion, or will the reign of Rotten continue? That remains to be seen. These two will face one-on-one here shortly. Not tonight, but soon, folks. You're going to see Rita Rotten defend the SWF World Championship against Vonstadt. with that beautiful SWF World Championship on the line. We decided we have two different rivalries going on here. One with the SWF World Championship at stake, and the other two seems to be personal. And right now, look at the personal back and forth striking. And in the exchange, in the end, Vonstadt would win, taking down Rita Run, making her drop down to her feet, or down to her knees, and then down to the canvas. Tags in Jack Lantern, who's going after. Hey, he does not connect. Wait a second here. Jack Lantern! Beautiful maneuver there. What athleticism. This man is a representation of what Halloween looks like. This guy is creepy as they come. He looks like an undead Halloween costume, but he's not in a costume, folks. This is exactly what this guy looks like. In and out of the ring, this guy is a menace to society. We've already seen his disposition in the ring. We know that he'll do whatever it takes to win, much like his tag team partners tonight. Rita Run, beautiful discus clothesline, takes down the Barbaric Bastard, and does it yet again. In his debut match against Danny Diamond, he was not so successful in the many discus clotheslines in which he attempted. But he seems to be doing more successful. He's getting some more experience under his belt. He's connected both times. Oh my goodness. The Barbaric Bastard taking advantage of the weapon that was brought into the ring. I believe it was brought into the ring by Jack Lantern. And the irony is seeing it used on him. This is going to be no countouts, no disqualifications, folks. We may have forgot to mention that earlier on in the match. If you don't know, now you know. That wood shard, that shard of wood could be very dangerous. You could get a splinter. You could get your body cut up. You could get splinters. Oh, kick to the throat. Enziguri falling onto the shard of wood. Vonstadt. Oh, now being poked in the eyes. Rita Run taking full advantage of the no disqualification ruling in this tag team contest. Back and forth. Strikes. Elbows. Strikes. Down she goes. And then follows Vonstadt. Wait a second. Here we go. Oh! Dropped his head on the back of his... Dropped the back of his head on her knee. That could have knocked him out. That could have seen him concussed. Wait a second here. Double teamwork onto the table shard. The double tag team. The double power bomb by the tag team there. Could it be it? Oh, 2.9. The match was almost over. Wait a second. Code Blue onto Rita Run by the youngster, Blue McNaulty. Blue McNaulty now the legal man in. Rita Run looks dizzy. Beautiful discus clothesline. Jack Lantern taking on both members of the opposing team. Now picking up the table shard. Doesn't get to use it as he's being punched right in the jaw by Blue McNaulty. Discus clothesline attempt, but fails. Big headbutt right to the face of Blue McNaulty. Drags him away from the ropes. Is he going to go for the pin? No, he picks up the table shard. Is he going to hit him in the face? He swings. He misses. He swings again, misses yet again. Kicks. Multiple kicks. And third kick takes him down. Taunting to the crowd here in attendance tonight. Folks, if you're here tonight supporting the SWF on tonight's edition of Saturday Night Powerslam, we thank you. We appreciate you. And if you're at home watching this on VHS, we appreciate you for going to your local video store and renting this for your VCR. Fans, feel free to write us at our P.O. Box to let us know what superstars you want to see make their debut at the SWF and what matches you want to see with the current SWF roster. We are expanding into a national wrestling company. We're going to be traveling all around the nation. We'll be doing live shows. We'll be expanding our VHS tapes into a local video store near you. You're not going to want to miss a second of this action. We're currently working on having Super Wrestling Federation magazine hit local bookstores. Once we get the thumbs up on that, folks, we'll be sure to let you know so you can pick up your monthly issue of Super Wrestling Federation magazine. Wait a second. Oh, Brain Buster! My goodness! Down goes Jack Lantern, the Wicked One. Now, oh, with the stunner, the jawbreaker applied to the youngster Blue McNaulty. Oh, the wood shard scraping across the face of Blue McNaulty. Wait a second. McNaulty has him in a dangerous predicament. He could submit him. No. Oh, the referee calls for the rope break. That may have just saved him from a potential loss. That looked like a devastating submission hold. Jack Lantern tagging in the SWF World Champion Bad Luck Rita Rotten goes up behind Blue McNaulty, throws him in to her tag team partner. I think that was by accident. I thought it was going to buy her some time, but it looks like it only backfired. Blue McNaulty, oh, here we go! The #1 contender! Oh, saves his partner from having the back of his head dropped onto the kneecap of the world champion. Oh, table shot to the back of the head. I don't think she knew it was coming. Wise decision by the champion. Some may call it cowardly. I call it intelligent. Oh, no! Oh, my goodness. She was about to be chokeslammed into oblivion, but she was saved by the wicked Jack Lantern. This guy is creepy as they come, spooky as they get. For this guy, it's 7 days a week, 365 days a year, Halloween. When it comes to Jack Lantern, you don't know if you're getting a trick or a treat, but I know it's definitely time to be scared anytime this guy steps into the ring. This is the 3rd time we've seen him on SWF. I think he's going to be a mainstay star here at the SWF. Oh, Hangman's neckbreaker! Hangman's neckbreaker! The finishing maneuver! Can he put him away here? Oh, Vonstadt saves Blue McNaulty of being the recipient of a pinfall. But it's not over yet, folks. The pinfall was interrupted. The match continues. How is this match going to end? Who's going to pick up the pinfall? The submission hold being applied. Will Jack Lantern tap out? No, he's saved by Bad Luck Rita Rotten, who just hit the right fist right on the jaw of Vonstadt and knocked him down hard. Wait a second. Blue McNaulty wanting to center Rita Rotten. No, not going to the center. Not going to the center at all. Wants to bring him over. Wants to bring her over to Vonstadt. Devastating DDT. Oh, no. 2 in. Oh, the 3 count. Jack Lantern was not fast enough. Blue McNaulty hit that DDT. Drove the head of Rita Rotten right into the mat. Right into the mat there. And Vonstadt was very quick to sit on her chest and pick up the 3 count. How does this affect the momentum going into the SWF World Championship match coming soon? Ladies and gentlemen, that was an incredible tag team match. We saw Blue McNaulty hit the final blow onto the SWF World Champion Rita Rotten, but in the end, it was Vonstadt who would pick up the victory by sitting on her chest. Her tag team partner let her down. Jack Lantern was not able to get into the ring fast enough to break up the pinfall. So on paper, Vonstadt has a pinfall victory over Rita Rotten. How will this affect the momentum? How will this affect the energy going in to the upcoming SWF World Championship match? Will Rita Rotten be able to successfully defend the SWF World Championship against the barbaric bastard Vonstadt? Or is he in her head? Does he have her number? Folks, if you want to find out, stay tuned. Soon you will see the SWF World Championship match between Rita Rotten and Vonstadt. This is a great, great match leading into that title match. Stay with us, folks. We'll be returning soon. Live. In your local area. And soon. On videotape and VHS all around the nation. Thank you for stopping by tonight. See you next time on Super Wrestling Federation's Saturday Night Powerslam.